Every week when we start this group, Latia often has that phrase that, this is I don't remember your exact words, but you always like list this is a group of made up of people who uh, are, people who go to church, people who've are unsure about faith, or people who've been hurt by the church or whatever. And I often hear that phrase and I'm like, oh, I wonder in Latia's head where I fit into that. And like realizing for myself, I'm one of those people that, uh, like, uh, like you, Deb, I've been teetering on my faith for a long time. Um, uh, and just because mainly I'm just frustrated with the church, and just frustrated with things that I see are going on, inauthenticity, um, not doing what I think it says it's doing, um, and just and over and over again, not been able uh, to find a place where I felt comfortable, just like, yeah, this is it. This is where God's calling us to be. And so always see myself like that person that, like, I'm just pissed at the church in a lot of ways. Um, and some of it's, the standards that I put onto it, but some of it I just think, yeah, it could be doing more than what it's doing. Uh, and within all that, I'm a minister within the church. I have a calling, and I understand, I feel called into ministry. Um, and I feel called, because I believe, I I don't know what I completely believe about the Bible, but in the story of Jesus, I believe there's power there, and there's revolution there, and there is salvation in that story. And it's a story that I choose to follow and believe in, and believe that if we follow in Jesus' footpath the right way, it is good for everyone. It brings salvation to community, to us all. Um, and so I brought this. This is a um, oh my gosh, now I can't think of the official word of it, but the cup, the communion cup. This is one that I made a couple years ago. It doesn't, you can't see it real well, but it's supposed to be like, it looks kind of worn around the sides, and uh, but for me, it kind of, when I did it, it symbolized like my theology, which says, we are all broken, messed up individuals, um, but you know we but it's in that brokenness that we come together and we lift one another up, uh, and in ourselves, and that brings us together into community. And so this is what I brought, and for me, this group has been that. It's been a group that it's been okay to say, it's okay to bring your frustration and be real about it, and just to uh, share that with the group, and just share ideas with the group. And that's community, and that's the church I've been looking for, you know. um so yeah.